Ooh, such a mixture with this chapter, because on one half I'm like, yo, I wanted to see Zaraki go ham and slice up this Thor wannabe motherfucker. But then on the other hand, Hitsugaya's transformation, Hitsugaya's development in this chapter, so I'm kind of like torn. Ugh. So I mean, with this chapter, it feels as though what Zaraki did in the last chapter literally had no effect, which it pretty much didn't, because Gerard went holy form, and after being sliced in half, he was on some Majin Buu shit. Me back together again! I'm thinking to myself like, damn, really? Like, really? Zaraki Kenpachi and do shit in his Bankai to this fucking Thor motherfucker, really? But to be fair, it seems as though based on what Yachiru was saying, that his Bankai is incomplete. It's not, 100% ready because his body's not 100% ready to control it. But at the same time, I feel as though all of this is happening to Zaraki right now for a setup for him to be in a final fight. Because if this, you gotta think, Bleach is ending at some point soon. This is the final arc. And if Zaraki is not ready yet, then that means that he's probably going to have another fight, and it's probably going to be in the final fight. The final fight with Bach and all that other crazy shit, the war potentials. This is more and more leading me to believe that Zaraki's going to have another fight, because if his Bankai is not ready now, then if we don't have another fight, it'll never be ready because the manga will be over. So I think that that's Kubo's way of saying you're not going to get 100% Zaraki just yet. You'll get him at the end. His body will be ready at the end. He'll either train or have the experience from this fight with Gerard and take it to his next fight, and that's why Zaraki right now has fucking arm like snapped off and shit like that. And yeah, his consciousness, basically he's like a flat out Uzaru from Dragon Ball Z, no conscience, just going crazy, a demon basically. And it was kind of ironic in a way where the Soul Reapers are the good guys and the Quincy are the bad guys in a sense anyway, and the Quincy's are the angels and the Soul Reapers are the demons because Zaraki was a demon. That's kind of interesting, the irony, I guess, right? And then Hitsugaya, because it's always been like a question about, okay, when the petals finally go, he's gonna be done or whatever, but maybe it's because between his training and stuff like that, Hitsugaya just didn't want to become, maybe this is a permanent transformation, maybe from here on out he's going to be an adult, and maybe he didn't want that, maybe he wanted to stay in that kid body forever. Maybe, I mean, it could link to so many different things. It could be that he was just like, no, I don't want to fuck Matsumoto, even though, I'm going to be an adult, I still don't want to. It could be that, it could be that maybe he loses who he is and he becomes something different. Like, there's so many different things, because, I mean, he looked straight up like still Hitsugaya in a sense, as far as like, he didn't seem like he was a different person, but he was trying to avoid this for whatever particular reason, whether he just likes being in that kid form, or maybe it makes him lose some of his years of being around, something along the lines of that he was trying to avoid. But that's still pretty fucking awesome, honestly, the transformation. And it's like, yet again, honestly, it feels as though Bleach will end by the end of this year, early next year, period. Because, like, everyone, we had Urahara's Bankai, Zaraki's Bankai, Kyoraku's Bankai, Hitsugaya going into an adult form. It's like, Kubo's giving one by one, wrapping it up. And that's probably why the manga's been on fire so much, because the big, huge things that we've always wanted to see are happening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Hitsugaya can do, although Gerard is pretty much like this fucking Majin Buu broken-ass motherfucker. He got sliced in half, and he put himself back together. So I don't know. It's gonna probably take maybe Hitsugaya completely freezing him, and then maybe Zaraki can get up and slice him, and all the ice particles are going to go everywhere, and there's no way he can regenerate, something along the lines of that. But in essence, it was yet again pretty much a simple chapter. Zaraki fights a little bit, gets fucked up because of his own body not being able to take it, and Toshiro has a transformation. So a mix of like, oh, I wanted to see Zaraki really finally go 100% in and, defeat the villain, but at the same time, I think Kubo's saving him for another fight. Toshiro development. So with all that being said, probably 7.5 for this chapter, just because it's like, I really was like, yes, this is Zaraki's moment, and Kubo kind of took that away to give Hitsugaya a moment, which Hitsugaya, yeah, cool, gets a moment, but this was Zaraki's time, alright? This was Zaraki Kenpachi, the beast, the savage, and we didn't get that. But let me know what you guys think. First of all, do you think that there's a possibility the reason why Kubo's doing all this is because Zaraki is going to be in the final fight? He's going to get an even better moment than this fight with Gerard, and that's why he's saving him. Also, what do you think about Toshiro's transformation? Why is it that he was trying to avoid this at all costs? Maybe he completely has to stay in that, adult form forever, or what's that there? Any overall thoughts of the chapter? But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.